Russia mercenaries arrives Mali with arms and soldiers. Bagam, bagam, bagam. This is the real thing now. Okay, so with the ECOWAS preparing to go to war in Niger Republic to fight, the military junta and restate democratic president in Niger Republic. On the other side, Niger junta, in alignment with Mali and Burkina Faso, have been preparing for full-blown war, knowing fully well that ECOWAS is looking for a way to cause problem there, and so they are ready to fight as well. Rumors have it, not even rumors, because it's established now that they have secured deal with the Wagner PCM, the Russian war mercenaries or military mercenaries in Russia, to support them. Algeria is supporting them, Guinea is supporting them. So right now, as a follow-up on that news, it is now coming to us that the Wagners have arrived Mali with all their equipment, their arms and soldiers, meaning that the fight is starting immediately. Because already bandits and jihadists are already fighting with the Niger soldiers along the boundary between Mali, Burkina Faso, and the Niger Republic. So this report shows that the Russians or Russian private military has arrived Mali in preparation for the war. This is serious. In Mali, Russian mercenary group Wagner has reportedly arrived in Mali intending to support the military coup leaders in the country. The Wagner group leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, according to a report by Al Jazeera, claimed that the arrival of his team in Mali was to assist the Mali military government in dislodging terrorists and any other interest. The report of Wagner's arrival is coming amidst a move by the Economic Committee of West African States to invade Niger if the coup leader failed to hand over power to democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum. Recall that ECOWAS a few days ago rejected the 3-year transition plan hinted by Niger coup leader General Abdurrahman Chiani, reaffirming the possibility of the use of force should dialogue fail. However, there are reports that the Russian mercenary group Wagner, which is currently in Mali with soldiers, arms, and ammunition, have the intention to support Niger coup leader. Of course, that is the main purpose. Okay, Mali and Burkina Faso, also ruled by military junta, have both declared their backing for the Niger coupists. They have faulted the sanctions slammed on Niger by ECOWAS and the African Union following the military takeover. They pledged to join Niger in resisting any form of force that might be used against the Niger junta. In the move to show their solidarity, they have reportedly moved troops to Niamey as a backup to the Niger military. The junta has also insisted that it would not respect ECOWAS' position. Bam. And that is it. Do not respect ECOWAS' position. A former Russian official claimed Wagner and the Russian state conspired to facilitate the military coup in Niger. The recent coup in Niger was carried out in close cooperation with Russia Special Services and private military company consultant, claimed Russian military blogger Mikhail Zhivchuk, a former press officer for the Russian defense ministry, who uses the alias Rybar. So the PMC, Wagner PMC, is private military company. Wow. So now these people, of course, Russia has said actually that they will support any country in the world that will want to, dissociate from the West. They are ready to offer support, both military, arms and ammunition, they are ready to support. Okay. And because of this, Putin had to visit Burkina Faso, met with the Burkina Faso military junta before now. And now, and before that, we also heard that the Wagner PCM also arrived the Niger Republic. But the latest now is that they have arrived Mali. And this, for now, as they're arriving, the first part of the job is to dislodge the terrorists terrorizing that area. And after dislodging them, they are also prepared to support the military junta in Niger to fight against Ecowas. So this is Russia versus the West. This is extension of Ukraine in Africa, because it was Russia versus NATO, US, Germany, France, and all of them in Ukraine. And the war has remained because NATO has proven to be toothless bulldog. They can't dare Russia. That is the truth. They said they will do sanctions, they will do this, they will do that. The next thing we are seeing is that they can't do anything. The next thing US did at the early stage of the war was telling the Ukrainian president to take asylum in the US. What does that mean? That means his country has been defeated now and Russia will take over. And the president, Zelensky, wisely said he can't do that, because if he does that, he would have sabotaged his people and he would have handed over Ukraine to Russia. You understand? And the man stood and is fighting till now. Okay. Now, as if that is not enough, NATO made noise. Nothing is happening. Russia is still operating. They have devastated Ukraine now completely. Every other propaganda coming from Ukraine and the America is just propaganda. NATO is toothless bulldog. Now they have extended that war to Niger. Okay. And the one reason I know is the war is in Niger, or the interest of America and France in Niger is, apart from the solid mineral that they are taken from Niger Republic. Now, Russia is punishing Europe because of the gas that's supplying to Europe. So the alternative to that gas is piping gas from Nigeria through Niger Republic, through the Sahara area into Europe, okay, to go and support Europe gas. Now, because Niger Republic is the corridor for that pipeline, okay, America and Europeans are interested in making sure they continue to put their influence and authority on Niger so that pipeline can pass, that project can be completed. But Russia is also seeing it that if they block that corridor in Niger, that project will stop and they will continue to punish Europe and punish Ukraine and punish whoever they want to punish with this issue of gas supply. So what we're seeing here is global politics and Third World War in extension, arising from the rivalry between the communist nations and the democratic nations. Already democracy has proven not to be helpful, and so the fight continues. This is a very interesting war. So Russia is ready to fight the West in Africa, to also collect some part of Africa. So they're going to dislodge France from many Francophone countries, and then they will take over. And a lot of people are interested in, running with Russia than running with France, because France has exploited them over the years without anything. This is terrible, I tell you. So now, let Ecowas go to war. Let Nigeria go to war. They must not stop. They must go to that war. Because we know that if they go to that war, the soldiers definitely will take off from there and help themselves. And if you go to that war, be sure that they will fail, because apart from external mercenaries supporting Niger, Nigerian soldiers will sabotage. Because first of all, the northern soldiers will not fight because they see Nigerians as their brothers. This is a very serious one. So I think here the ECOWAS will be in a very big dilemma, very big confusion now, and obviously will be confused. They wouldn't know what to do. They can't face the Wagner. They're just joking. They will flush all of them out. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on this latest update that the Russian Wagner private military company, PCM, all right, or PMC, has arrived in Niger Republic. Mali, to support Mali and support Niger.